Alrighty, time for another episode of No Fat Chicks 42, and you know what it is, it's me, Ganja Do, aka Andrew. So this is a great episode, just gonna kind of get right into it. It's just me and Evan bantering, being idiots, get ready for some fun and some laughs, we'll throw some sports in there, but mainly it's just about humor and goofiness. I can't take that fucktard seriously. And I'm just excited to show you guys this fantastic episode brought to you by my right nut, the bigger one. Enjoy. Hello.
What's up?
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm real good.
Oh, salutations.
Salutations.
Yeah?
Hey, how are ya?
I'm watching the Kings, struggle to score goals, something new this year.
What? It wouldn't be Kings hockey without limited goal scoring, baby. Brought to you by Carl's Jr.
Oh.
Dude, you could put any guy in center, any star defender, you can sign him to any long-term contract, you could fire and hire coaches, you're still gonna have a hard time scoring as a King.
Dude, they could have Ovechkin, Crosby, and Martin St. Louis first line. Average one goal a game.
If you like, it's like a pitcher for the Colorado Rockies. If you're a goal scorer, if you're a pitcher and you're going to play for the Rockies, you know you're not going to have the best ERA and you're going to have a huge slugging percentage against you. And if you're a King and you're a good scorer, you know your numbers aren't going to be where they were when you're on the East Coast. It's just how it goes.
I mean, they're probably one of the lowest scoring teams in the league, and Kovalchuk's on the team, and he averages a point per game. He's got 14 points in 14 games. Mm-hmm. And you're still like, damn, they don't score enough.
The league has changed, man. It's so freaking fast these days. It's insane.
Yeah. And they're not slow. They just play slow.
I don't know. I'm seeing like a lot of offsides. Like this game in particular against Minnesota.
They're so wild.
They're so wild. Can you just calm down, Minnesota, a little bit? They
Who did you get drafted by? Oh, the Wild.
You must be bananas. But like they just can't light the lamp, man.
No. Don't have enough gasoline to light that lamp. I gotta kill more whales.
Gotta need some whalers. Ayo, bring them back.
Yep. But I do like how they play better right now compared to when they had John Stevens.
Yeah, flying around the ice, tape-to-tape passes, except they can't stay on sides. Not a big deal. Adam Oates will fix that.
Yeah, and trying. Like it's better when they try.
Do you think?
I feel like our chances when you try at something, you have a better chance of completing it. So when you're trying to win, you got a better chance to win.
You gotta try.
I didn't think at the beginning of the year they were trying. Like they were just,
I can just see like Doughty, like second intermission, like time on the ice is through the roof. He's drained. His shoulder pads and jersey are off, and he's just like in the corner by himself, just like kind of looking down at his skates, like, man, what am I even doing? Like, just signed this long-term contract, and like John Stevens like comes over, like puts his hand on his shoulder, and he's like gets down. He's squats down, so he's like in a catcher's position. He's like, "Hey, bud." Like aside from the teams, like, "How you feeling, man?" He's like, "I don't want to talk about it." Like, "No, I don't want to talk about it." Like, "We can't score. I don't want to talk about it." He's like, "Come on, man. Open up. Tell me how it is. Tell me what you need to hear from me." He's like, "I hate you, coach. I want you gone. Can't stand you. I can't get my tape right. Teammates aren't communicating with me. I just feel like it's awful. I want you gone, coach." And once Daddy was like, "You know what? Is that all? Is that you just want me to go and everything's gonna be all right, bud?" Well, that's just what I'll do. And I think the Kings made it look like Stevens was getting fired, but it was really him just trying to make Doughty happy after that second intermission Sunday. And then look what happened. Doughty went out and they won after that period, and ever since then it's been great. But John Stevens had to get down and fix Doughty because he was pouting pretty bad.
I think Alex Iafallo's mom has just changed up the orange slices during intermission.
She started shopping at Costco instead.
Yeah, she put more like Adderall and cocaine in it. And guys that play a lot more energy with those orange slices.
Have you ever started of snorting the bath salts?
Yeah, let's play hockey, dude. You take some extracurriculars to
Wait a
get
minute.
going.
You don't do a gram of blow before you get on the ice? You're doing
Have
it
a pot
wrong.
of greenies.
Oh, man. Well, welcome back. I mean, I know we've just been riffing for the last 5 minutes, but welcome back to No Fat Chicks 40 too. We're back with another episode, man. I've already got a couple up since we've last spoken.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Right? It's sick, dude. So many fucking people are tuned in right now.
Where you been? I don't even know the last time we did one of these. I mean, boy, have I been doing things.
Yeah. Wow, look how time flies. Look at us.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Since the last time we spoke, our lives have changed.
yes, I still work and I still breathe and I do enjoy eating still. Honestly, like not much has changed. Just helping the girl buy a house that takes up a lot of time.
Ooh, how'd you help?
I said, pick that one.
That's a great help.
She's like, thanks, you're a lot of help.
See that one? It's put together nicely. Let's buy it.
Did you see that one? That one's got a front yard. Yeah, it's just been a busy last couple months, but I don't know. I just want to keep doing this. I don't really think anybody's ever going to listen to this shit. But then you go back to Temecula and you have 3 people that say, hey, bring it back. So hopefully those 3 people still listen.
Yeah, hey 3 people. Hope your 6 ears, unless one of you is one-eared Willie. I hope you guys are enjoying this podcast.
Shout out to these 3 people: Jen Taylor, Haley. What's her last name? Evan, help me out here.
Running.
Haley Running.
Yeah, it should be changed it to Haley Listening.
For governor or something. Just add more to it.
Yeah.
Running for class president.
Haley running for governor and Prop 20.
Yeah, I got 3 people that shout out. So I got Jen T, Haley R, and Allison Tay. Allie Tay.
What up, Allie Tay? Oh, dude, all girls.
A lot of chicas.
Girls. Let's change this to girls talk.
And one thing I noticed, there's no fat chicks. There's no fat chicks.
No fat chicks at all. They're all babes.
No, all babes.
Sick.
So what do you know? Honestly,
I feel like Pauly Shore just he's in the jet.
he's in the juice. Hey, buddy. Man, I was listening to this Joe Rogan episode where they have the all like Burt Kreischer, Adam, Ari Shaffir, and
recap?
Oh my god, it's so fun. I'm like 2.5 hours in, and I'm like busting up, like laughing, like I'm just hanging out with them. I want to like be there so I can join the convo, but obviously I wouldn't add enough.
So hard when they just make fun of Burt when like Burt was like trying to look for like encouragement, and then Joe Rogan's like, "No, dude, I was trying to fucking kill you. I just wanted to destroy it." And Bert's like, "That's not what I was looking for."
I like how Tom Segura makes fun of him anytime he starts to laugh. He's always just like talking like this, and like Tom's always making fun of him for it. And then me and John like the Bill Burr podcast because every time Bill Burr talks like this, and he's all we're like, we think it's hilarious how he just looks away and yells off the mic.
I love that.
Dr. Scholl's shave butter.
I love how he pisses off all his ads. Like that. Have you ever heard the Sherry's Berries read?
No.
He just starts talking shit on the berries. Like, they would buy this fucking chocolate berries. Who the fuck is buying this? They're just like laughing and making fun of it all the way through. And they're like, yeah, we're going to have to have you redo that. Like, they pulled the sponsorship.
See, like, I think that's so funny because he does that with all of his products. And it almost works for him. But, like, at the same time, yeah, I've never bought Sherry's Berries. Never.
Sherry's Berries.
Yeah, Sherry's Berries.
Put Burr in the, next to the microphone and you save 20%.
Yeah, so, like I gotta save 20% everywhere I go. Put it next to the microphone and yell berries, Sherry's.
What would be our ad? What would be our first ad?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Maybe like a weight loss pill for chicks.
Yeah, get your. I honestly, I don't know. Probably Harvest Cannabis Clinic out here in Arizona. sponsor my extracurriculars. Come on down to
We
Harvest.
should change the name of this podcast to No Chex Mix. Like, you cannot have Chex Mix anywhere.
No Chex Mix. Yeah,
No Chex Mix.
we could. It's just 2 clicks on YouTube and boom, done.
Yeah.
But then it would ruin all of my SEO.
Yeah, it would really confuse our 3 listeners.
Dude, I've got 3 consistent listeners, like 17 followers on YouTube, and
Yeah, you'll probably get one person will tune in, listen to like the first minute, and then they'll be like, dude, I don't have time for this shit. Listen to these 2 idiots talk.
Dude, nobody has got time. I got to do a better job of like keeping these like shorter, because nobody has 50 minutes to an hour is ideal. I'm gonna start doing that. So if you're in mid sentence and you go over 50 minutes, you're cut off, bud.
Yeah, have you ever seen this movie? Oh, done.
Have you ever? So I had a question for you. I've been meaning to ask you this for a long time. This is a scenario, and I want you to take this question very seriously. Okay.
Okay.
You run a sales team, right? Correct?
Yeah.
All right. And like what you do is when you go in and when you were a sales rep doing what your reps do, like you would go in and you would work kind of alongside your competition, right? When you're trying to get floor space.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So to change your team and like when you need to motivate your team and get more out of them, it's usually because like upper management's pressuring you, and then you need to like structure how you're gonna like relay like, hey guys, we need more, like, you have to find a way to motivate your team, but you're only doing that because your upper management's telling you to get to it, and you don't want to tell them to fuck off, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I thought it'd be very funny. I want to know what you would do in this scenario. So this is a scenario like, let's say that you get crushed this holiday season by your number one competitor company and your number one sales team that you're selling against, and you see them all the time. And your upper management comes to you, and they've been doing research to figure out why you got crushed this year. And they're like, all right, next year, like this season, we realized that our main competitors had every single one of their sales reps fully dressed up and impersonating Elvis Presley. And they crushed it. The store managers ate it up. Bottles of booze are flying off the shelves. We want you to run the team. We want your team to dress as Elvis Presley. I want to know, like, if you would round up your team or formulate an email and tell them they all have to start dressing as Elvis and acting as Elvis, and be like, oh, can I get the Jose Cuervo on aisle 9? And the hey. And, like, how would that email go if you had it structured? Like, so would you do it? And if you would, like, what would you tell your sales team? Like, how would you motivate them to, like, be Elvis and spin it positively?
Well, see, this is how I would go. I'm not one to copy anybody. So if it works for them, good for you. But if you just crush me with your stupid Elvis gimmick, guess what? Not gonna happen. Everyone's gonna be dressed like Elvis, and I'm gonna hire probably 5 secret shoppers. They're gonna be chicks, and I'm gonna tell them, hey, can you please call this store and say to Elvis that when you walk by, grab your ass and really embarrassed you in front of your children while you're shopping. And immediately, that store director, in the Me Too movement, Elvis coming down. You're going down. You're not surviving. I don't care what display you have. I don't care how your sales are doing. Elvis is done.
I'll have a blue Christmas
Exactly.
in jail.
You ain't nothing but a
You ain't nothing but a rat grabbing on her ass. You ain't nothing but a rat dog grabbing on her thong.
But if there was no way of getting around it, I would set up a display across from them, so you're looking eye to eye at them, and I'd do Prince.
Oh, okay.
Dressed as Prince.
Yeah, they'd be all the store managers would be like, "Oh, we love what they're doing. They're Prince this year. Elvis is so old news. Why don't you be Prince?" And then they come back as like Santa, and you're like, "Fuck, it's Christmas season. That's a good one, boys."
And they just go, and anybody walk by, you just go, "Hey, yo, let's go,
Hey,
crazy."
woo! Oh yeah, it's Michael Jackson one year. But yeah, I was just thinking that'd be funny if like you guys walked it, like your team. Imagine like your reps like walking, like, "What the fuck, dude? Like, what in the fuck? It's like, why are these like 3 Elvises here? What the fuck's going on, dude? They have all the good spots, like all the floors taken up, dude. All the display space, like all the end caps, they're all taken up. What the fuck's going on?"
Or I'd give a homeless person like $20, and I'd say, "Hey, you know that Elvis guy? Just wherever that whole display, just take a shopping cart and run right into it and knock it all fucking over."
Oh no.
The guy be like, "Fuck yeah, all right.
Alright.
And I gonna smell like booze? All right, sick."
Yeah.
Later.
I just thought it'd be funny if like how your upper management would be like, "Evan, like your team's doing great, and we love what you're doing for the company. We want you to keep it up. We're gonna be implementing a little bit more products to your book, and we're gonna need just a little bit more out of you guys. We noticed the people over at Chachi's are dressing up as Elvis, and they're really the store managers are really eating it up, and we want you to do the same." And I just think it'd be funny, like you guys on your day to day, like trying to talk to him, but you have to like act like Elvis, and then like if you don't, the store manager is like, he didn't try that hard.
He walked right in, his zipper was down, and his dick was right out.
I loved
the
it.
whole time he was trying to sell me.
Say
You
he's trying.
want Jack Daniels?
So how many packages do you want? I said 1. Bazing. Yeah, so that was my scenario. You killed it, crushed it, nicely done there, bud. Do you think Kershaw is going to be happy that he signed, or do you think he's going to be mad? I want to transition to some Dodger talk now. Where do you see the Dodgers next year?
Well, I mean, it's kind of hard to be sad when you have $93 million.
He's cranky. He's mad.
It's like,
I lost a mile an hour off my fastball.
dude, I think he's stoked. I mean, I would be.
Did you see?
One, I get not even pitch that good, and I'm still going to be talked about. And then 3, I'm rich, bitch.
Dude, that's so much money.
Dude, so much money.
I don't get it.
Think about it. You can buy $93 million homes.
Yeah. Everywhere.
Yeah. You
Almost.
can buy, what's 2 times 93?
186.
You can buy 186 500K homes.
Math guy.
Okay, save money.
Did you hear that? That was me itching my nuts aggressively.
That was good. You need to shave.
Yeah. Dude, so we're going to be meeting the parents tomorrow. Big day.
Oh, dude. Did you tell Monica that our parents aren't nice?
I told them that they're Nazis, but she's cool with that.
Yeah. They trash canned Nicole the first time they saw her.
They're bullies, dude. She got a fat wedgie.
Came in like, "Oh, look at this fresh meat," and they put her right in the trash.
Wait, babe, you're not
Chili
bringing.
night the night before.
Wait, babe, you're not bringing any milk money, are you? My parents will hear it.
I was like, "Run!" They got her.
They like have a lock. They just stuff her in a locker. Where the hell did you guys get a locker? You got one. We heard she was coming.
Stuff her in the green trash can. Grass. Like, she seems nice.
Oh, they love you.
Oh, you should have seen what they did with my ex. They put her in the microwave.
Yeah, they egged her. They TP'd at her house.
Oh, our parents are dicks, dude.
Just funny, like a parent. Like, sometimes I didn't realize, from her perspective, like it's different. Like as a girl meeting our parents, like you think it's gonna be fine. Like you don't know our parents, it's fine. But it's like, yeah, it's just different from an outside perspective moving in. But it's like once you meet our family and you realize, yeah, it really is just like open. Like there is no, like, who's this? It's just like. It's just like, oh, you're welcomed in the front door, and you just feel it instantly. It's just weird talking to somebody who doesn't experience that. I'm like, no, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. They're gonna judge you.
They're gonna judge you the minute you walk in. Is that she's gonna have a Coach purse? What the fuck?
Ugh. What is that? Did
What?
you see? She was wearing fucking lipstick. She had painted toes.
She doesn't even have fake tats.
Does she even listen to No Fat Chicks 42?
Does she have Garth Brooks on her radio playlist?
Garth Brooks.
She doesn't even listen to
Dude,
Garth.
he's the female performer of the year again.
Dude, he did it so good.
He's so good.
I think that was our first episode. You were listening to the music awards, and Garth Brooks like swept the floor. Just he did won everything.
Won everything. New musical artist of the year, Garth Brooks.
They were talking about him on Joe Rogan. I don't know. Yeah, you remember that?
Oh,
They were watching his videos.
Dude,
The guy's
Tom
just
Segura
weird.
just hammers his social media. Dude, because- and the best is like, we're gonna get some physical with this music. Yeah, come on out. And then Tom Segura was like promoting his new comedy special or comedy tour. He's like, come on out. We're gonna get physical with some comedy, you know? Like,
So good.
just clowning him.
So good. Well, it's because like he's doing a stadium tour of all these football stadiums, so he wants people to wear their jerseys and get physical like they do on the football gridiron. But yeah,
Yeah.
super gay.
I got friends in low places, and then they headbutting each other.
Fuck yeah!
I love fucking Garth. I love he's married to Trisha Yearwood.
Garth Brooks! We love.
God, I want some cowboy boots right now.
Oh, I could use a hat and a bolo tie and some snakeskin, whatever.
Dude, I wish I could look at a horse right now.
If only I could bridle something.
If I could just get some twang.
Baby, can I get some twang?
And some guitar.
Some good old guitar. All right.
You know, like, it's bad when, like, as soon as the song starts, you're like,
Yeah.
it just starts. It's like, I was next to you last night. You're like, shit.
It's always like some like lame like twangy guitar like.
It's so corny. It's so happy. Like, there's a song out there right now. It's about how happy he was that he broke up with her, but he wouldn't change anything about it.
I broke up with you, had a great time, and I'm not sad that I dated you. I'm not sad that I broke up with you. I
Dude.
won't change anything about it.
Why? Why even sing about that? Who cares?
Because people told him to. I said, you should sing about that, man. I love her. Wouldn't change anything about
wouldn't
it.
change a thing. Damn it, dude. Yeah, you would. Yeah, you would. This song right now, change it.
Yeah, you would change the lyrics of this song. I wish you would.
Yeah, I wish I had a tomato to throw at you.
Man.
All right, have you seen this movie called Downsizing?
No.
Matt Damon.
Nope.
Uh,
Is it good?
I was watching it. It was pretty cool, and then it did a complete right turn, and I was like, whoa, where are they going with this?
What happened?
Well, it's this movie where they, to help the environment, they invent how to shrink people to, reduce waste.
Huh.
So, people will become, literally the size
Downsize.
of, a little action figure. And then they have, these gigantic homes because really it's only, the size of your hand. But it's a big home that you can live in,
Mm-hmm.
And, people do it, and then some people don't do it, and they're, prejudiced against the people that do it because they're small and they have to pay extra taxes for the small community, and then all of a sudden, so Matt Damon shrinks. Spoiler alert: his wife leaves him mid-shrink. So then she's like, I have second thoughts. I don't want to do it. So he's like, fuck, I'm now small and alone, but I have this gigantic
Super deep.
house. I got all this booze I can drink. Everything's cheap because it's so small. You could take one drop of champagne, and you're good. That's was like a case of wine for one drop for us, you know?
Yeah.
And then it just takes a complete right turn, and you're like, wait a minute, when did the Vietnamese one-legged girl enter the picture, and why is Matt Damon now a housekeeper?
Dude, what's going on?
Yeah. Why is Christoph Waltz in here? Why did he just do ecstasy? What is going on, dude? Why is he hooking up with this one-legged Vietnamese girl? Like, what is going on? I don't know. And then why is this Norwegian guy crying because the methane's getting released from Antarctica and they're all gonna die?
Dude, that's a clusterfuck.
See what I mean? Complete right turn.
Dude, it's like the movie Tusk. Have you heard this? Have you seen that movie Tusk?
Tusk, dude. Tusk is legendary.
It's like what?
That's Silent Bob's movie.
Yeah, I know. It's like the ultimate what the fuck movie. It's so funny because it was literally just a podcast episode and they actually turned it into a movie. But yeah, like I have no idea what you were just saying about that movie. You kind of lost me with all these characters, but I guess I'll have to check it out just to be on the same level of what the fuck that you are.
Yeah. As soon as the one-legged Vietnamese girl enters the picture,
you got a boner?
Complete right turn.
Oh.
Complete right turn.
Never mind. I thought something different.
Yeah.
I thought you got happy.
Yep.
Dude,
Tusk is a good movie, though.
Dude, Tusk is insanely weird.
Explain to the people what happens that haven't seen it.
Ugh. All right, this guy is having a podcast. He's like a celebrity podcaster, but he's like a douchebag. And then his partner is not a douchebag. He's kind of more of a normal guy. And he does these like he goes and does these like he finds these internet people and just basically mocks them with an interview. And when he goes up north to Canada, the interviewer that he's supposed to research like actually kills himself and like he was about to go mock him for it. So he's got to find like a new he's got to find a new person to interview because he was about to mock this person. I forget what for, but the person was like already getting so much hate online like he ended his own life. So it was like this guy's super messed up. So you kind of like don't want good things to happen to him. And he goes to this really creepy mansion and anyways meets this weird guy that is obsessed with a walrus that saved his life, right? This really weird guy in the middle of nowhere. And ends up like drugging this mean podcaster guy. So like you don't want anything good to happen to him, but then you really start to feel bad for him immediately because he gets like drugged and chained, and this guy turns out to be a doctor and basically slowly turns this guy into a walrus over a lot of different medical procedures. He turns this guy into a walrus.
So ridiculous. He just slowly, he's like, where'd my leg go?
And then they fight at the end. Then they have a walrus fight at the end. It is the most bizarre shit. Anyways, he ends up like turning into a walrus. Like they capture the guy or he dies or whatever, and like he gets out, but he's like full walrus now and like lives.
He's in the suit.
Yeah.
He's in the suit. His like girlfriend goes to visit him. She's like, "You're just a walrus now."
Yeah, she throws him like over the fence. She throws him like a dead fish, and the movie like ends, and she's crying, and she's like dating the other podcaster, like his other friend, and like totally hooking up with his friend.
He just looks at him, and a tear drops down.
And you're like, what on
What the
earth?
fuck
So
did
this
I
guy's
just watch, dude?
this guy was a douchebag though. He had what was coming to him. I mean, that was brutal though. That was really bad. All right.
You know, when you're growing up, you don't think your life's gonna turn to that. You know,
Yeah.
what are you gonna be when you grow up? You're like,
I'm gonna be a walrus.
I'm gonna get turned into a walrus.
All right, so I'm sorry if I lost anybody on that long-winded explanation, but basically, the guy gets turned into a walrus by a crazy guy.
Yeah, now you don't have to watch Tusk.
You have to watch Tusk. Fuck that.
Not next to that great synopsis,
Dude.
You don't have to watch Tusk.
Well, did you know that's the first movie in like a 3-movie series that he's like a world he's creating? There's like this other one that's like with the clerks, because the 2 clerks in Tusk. Johnny Depp's in Tusk. He's the detective, and his daughter is in it, and then Kevin Smith's daughter's in it as well, and they're the clerks that you barely see in the movie real quick. And there's a spin-off movie, I forget the name of that one, but there's a movie about the 2 girls. Hoosiers or something like that. And it's really I haven't seen Hosers, and I haven't seen that one yet. But it's
I know he's trying to make a hockey movie.
Yeah, so that's supposed to be in the same world of this one, I think. But yeah, there's 2 out right now, and they're so ridiculous. So I entered back into the world of betting, and I lost so quick.
Do you realize why you don't do it?
Fuck yeah, man! I thought it was so good. I was either gonna take Arizona over 2.5. They crushed it. I was either gonna take Boston over 2.5. They crushed it. Or I was gonna take the Oilers over 2.5, and they didn't crush it. And I took the Oilers over 2.5. The only one of the three.
I almost bet on the Oilers today too, and I didn't.
Dude, I was so bad. I knew. I was like, both teams in the Flyers game had their backup goalies in, and I was like, you know what, I should probably go with the backups. And I was like, nope, I really think McDavid is going to turn it around. And dude, I was so wrong. I'm so mad.
Well, you have to do better about betting day of, because I bet the night before, and then the goalies are different. So I'm like, shit, I gotta research that better, because the overs have been crushing it. Like today, like Boston gave up 8 goals.
I know. I picked the one.
13 goals in a 5.5 spread. Dude,
all right, dude.
Doubled it.
Brad has Horvat on his bench. The guy had 2 goals, 2 assists today. 22 points on his bench. What a muppet.
Oh, dude, my team's blowing it this week.
Dude, I would smoke your team right now if we played each other.
Not John's team though.
Dude,
fuck you, John.
John has Jeff Skinner and Patrick Kane, and that's it.
Yeah. I have my guys run hot and cold. Like I'm a little too cold right now. Matt Murray's been the biggest bust.
Oh yeah, that guy's he for your fantasy team. How about Pittsburgh? Like he's not really a bust, because like obviously he's got a cup. That's you can't take that away from him, obviously. But yeah, you wouldn't have gotten
a draft pick in the second round. He's been terrible.
Yeah, you wouldn't have. That was your pick in the second round.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna jinx anything. But right now it's yeah. I feel bad for you, bud. I think Hedman's coming back on Saturday for me, so that'll be exciting. But yeah, nobody cares about a damn fantasy talk.
I got some sneaky good guys that are just not like Johnny Hockey. He's pretty good. That's it.
Sorry, Dad.
I got Johnny T. I got Eichel. And Eichel is on the best line in hockey right now. Skinner, Palmville, and Eichel.
Dude, I'm mad because I was about to pick up Palmville too, and then Crawl picked him up. Man,
the only one I'm mad about is Ekman Larson, because I was like, I could pick him up right now, but I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. And then someone snatched him up, and I was like, fuck, dude, because I could have had a sick D.
Dude, I just there's so many good teams right now. It's still so early in the league in the season, but then you look at it, you're like, oh shit, we're almost at 20 games.
Yeah, time's flying by, dude. It's almost Thanksgiving. It's like, what the fuck? I gotta be thankful right now?
Oh, got nothing to be thankful for. Hold on, let me think. Okay, I got it. I'm thankful for this podcast. But I need to have
for fat chicks, because we can exclude them.
Yes, you're not included. The He-Man, woman hater.
I love you, girls. I love you.
I love you. I love you. I love you.
Love you.
But I need to have you and John on more, man. You guys are fun. You guys are super fun. I love all the guests I have. Don't get me wrong. Some people give some good sports takes. It's fun to talk sports. But I like having you on as a co-guest or like a co-host just because I can't take you fucking seriously at all.
Whoa, what do you mean, dude? I'm always serious.
And thank God we do this over the phone and not a FaceTime. Because I could not imagine looking at you this whole time.
Just like, it's just a nutsack shot.
Dude, I got some new shirts. You're not even going to see him. I won't bring him home then. But you guys might see us. When do you guys get back on Monday?
Early in the morning.
I think we'll still be gone. We leave super early.
Don't get our hopes up, bro. Just get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get back early on Monday. We have Monday off, so we're trying to get back early on Monday.
For the veterans.
Going to Guadalajara for a good old dinner session on Friday.
Oh, quads?
Little quads action, not a big deal.
Carne asada burrito? Hey, is the King game back
No,
on?
steak fajitas. Yeah, dude, there's half a period left, you dickhead. I mixed dickhead and dingus. What do you guess? Just take it.
2-1 Wild.
Yeah, wow, dude, what a fucking awesome guess. It says West Coast
Nothing's
hockey
happened.
game.
I haven't
No.
watched it since I've been talking to you.
It's West Coast. The Kings don't score, and everybody else from the East Coast or Central is tired when they get here, and they're like, cool, these guys aren't going to score. We're up by a goal. Let's just get out of here.
Yeah.
We're tired.
Crush some beers and play.
It's midnight where we're from.
Dude, Wild. Fuck, dude. You had Kovalchuk and he still can't score. Fuck.
Dude, Kovalchuk's like 35. He's not that
Yeah, but
old.
he's still fucking good.
Yeah, I know. Our team's
He
good.
flies around the fucking ice. No one knows how to play with him. Kopitar's like, do I pass it? I don't know. Is he gonna get mad at me? I don't know. He's Russian. I don't understand a word he says. No, he's got a gold chain. I don't get the fuck out. I lost it. To the back of my net.
They all need to get that gas. He needs to get it shipped over here so we can get some gas on our team.
Yeah. It's that Russian air.
Oh, yeah.
Chernobyl air. Alright, man.
Dude, wait, I have a question for you.
Oh, you go. Alright.
Do you think the King... I would love to see the Kings get another, like, top-of-the-line, top center. Because wouldn't it be awesome? I know Kopitar is awesome at shutdown, so you want him at...
Oh, like Crosby?
Yeah, like Crosby or Malkin. Eventually, like, imagine if Malkin was like, "Yeah, I want to do my own thing." Like he probably wouldn't do it because we have Kopitar. But I just thought the theory that it would be sick if we had a center that could play on the top line, and you could finally watch Kopitar like play against second line centers all the time, and
Dude,
just.
I'll tell you this right now. It's
What?
Gabe Velarde. He just is injured.
Our
His vagina's hurt.
he's on our team.
Yeah. He hasn't played a game, but he's compared to Ryan Getzlav.
Oh, so he's a prick.
Yeah. He's got a sick mustache.
Oh, all right.
He's 19 years old.
Hey, are you no shaven for November?
No, I shaved.
Oh yeah, you run a sales team, and I don't think Elvis just had sideburns. He didn't have a beard, so your team's probably got sideburns right now.
Have you heard of the new one? It's No Nut November.
You can't jerk off,
Nothing.
dude. That sounds painful.
Guys are just walking around all tense and flipping on people. Fuck. God damn it.
Why are you so mad? Because I can't come. I just want to jizz. It's bullshit.
Hey, can you come out tonight? No, I can't come.
I'm gonna sit in my room and not jerk off. Fuck. I hate this month, my friends. What happens if you lose that? Do you like get punished?
Explode. You just explode of anger.
Oh, you just get called a fag by all your friends. You're gay. You're gay.
Everything turns you on. Everything turns you on.
Oh,
You're like,
yeah,
my God.
seriously. Oh my God, that lamp is so round and smooth.
Oh, that clothes hanger. I could just hang it off
Dude.
my penis right now.
I don't know if you've seen this commercial. There's a Coca-Cola commercial with like the Coke bottle, and it's got like the sweat running on it, and then they've got like that really provocative, like old school music, like. If I was doing No Nut November, I would want to have sex with a Coca-Cola bottle so bad. You're like, oh God, share it with a friend. Oh,
Oh, man. That's
dude, the Kings came close to scoring. How sick is that?
sick. Did they do it? No.
Dude, it's just funny listening to Faust and Foxy like come up with good stuff. Like we're really structured. Like, dude, they're just trying to come up with like positives, and it's like, guys, just admit it. We have no offense at all.
I love when they say, oh, there's just no ice out there. I'm like, dude, they're fucking playing on ice. There's tons of it.
It's freezing.
What do you do? You're playing roller hockey? There's fucking ice out
What
there.
is it? Water polo? I don't know what's going on.
There's just no ice out there. No, they just fucking suck, dude.
Badge told me that he saw this thing go underwater hockey, where like your shift is as long as your breath.
That's so stupid.
Yeah.
Oh.
How's the game? Good. Like only 3 people drowned. It was sick.
You just sell out.
I need to get the hat trick. Yeah, dude.
Look at this overachiever drowning.
The team trainer is like is responsible for reviving people.
What's that underwater hockey called? No, it's called dumb.
Yeah, it's called drowning while being an
What
idiot.
happens? It's pond hockey in the summer.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what happens when you play pond hockey in LA.
Oh.
All right, man. I'll let you go to bed. I'll just get this one up here real quick.
All right, man. Oh yeah, when you're here this weekend, you gotta carry Jade up and down the stairs because I don't trust my dad.
Okay, I will. Where should I put her? Where is she sleeping?
I just kind of put her wherever, wherever she wants to go. Just don't let her go up and down the stairs, or
I
like
will.
climb on the bed. You can help her up on the bed, but just don't let her jump up on the bed.
Okay, is Dee with her dad this weekend?
You'll see her tomorrow night, and then she's going Saturday.
Gotcha.
All right. Well,
Hey,
have fun. Take care of my dog.
Have fun, play fair. Go Kings go. Only need
Go
2
Kings,
goals.
go, score a goal. Maybe we'll get one.
And then we'll win in a shootout.
Yeah. Gotta get a point.
Gotta get a point there. Okay,
Alright.
it'll be up here in the next couple minutes.
Perfect there, sir.
Later, bud.
Garth Brooks.
Garth Brooks for Prez.